Going on, everybody? It is officially crawfish season here in Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. And if you don't know, now you know. That's a crawfish, and it is a delicacy here in Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. So I've heard a lot of talk about wrecking your palate with certain foods like spicy foods, and I mean even something like Chinese food or something with bold flavor. Well, crawfish can definitely do that because it's got the spice. It's got a little bit of a seafood flavor. So I'm gonna see what happens. And if you don't know how to peel one, well, that's how it happens in pretty fast motion. So crawfish kind of looks like a mini lobster. Pinch the tail, twist, push, pull, and the rest comes out pretty easy. Don't eat the poop. But all right, I'm a couple in. Pretty decent spice on these. Um, so I've got 4 different whiskeys here on the table, and first one is Balcones Brimstone. It is super smoky. It's probably the smokiest one I have because I don't have any peated scotches or anything like that. I'm just not a big fan, but I do like this one. I've got a straight rye, a Canadian, and then a wheated, and it's a Texas whiskey. I had to throw a couple Texas whiskeys on the table. So I was most worried about how the rye whiskey would go because these have spice, this has spice, but let's see what happens. Yeah, definitely spice on spice, probably not too smart of an idea. That spiciness of the crawfish really pulls through. Um, as anytime you eat spicy foods, if you drink pretty much anything, you can all you get is that heat. Let's see how the brimstone does. It's got a lot of that smokiness. If you have access to brimstone and you like that smoky campfire, cold night kind of flavor, uh, definitely recommend. They're doing a good job. All right. Oh, I do like that one. Definitely that corn sweetness with the spiciness of the crawfish, the smokiness of the whiskey. That might be definitely number one so far. I'm not even going to do the Canadian. I might have to pass on that one. So we'll do. I've got Garrison Brothers Small Batch. It is a wheated bourbon, and it is made right here in the great state of Texas, just like the Balcones. So I probably have the most hope for the Garrison Brothers because it's wheated, so it's going to be softer, it's going to be sweeter, which I really think is going to complement the spiciness. All right, got a little bit of spice going on there. Yeah, I got nothing on the nose. So that definitely changes the flavor. Uh, yeah, it doesn't. That definitely doesn't do it for me. Don't think it can hold up to the spiciness of a crawfish. So if I'm ranking them, we're definitely going Balcones Brimstone number one. It's got that smoky flavor. The sweetness of that corn really shines through. The spiciness of the crawfish really adds to that. Would I typically recommend pairing any whiskey or bourbon or anything with crawfish? Probably not. I mean, you can't really go wrong with a good cold beer with crawfish on a hot spring day, especially down here. It gets hot quick. Um, but if I am going to put one of these with it, and obviously I haven't tried all of them, so I don't really know which one. But out of the 4 that I grabbed, not even going to try the Canadian because, well, I'm just not a huge Canadian fan. Definitely would say the Brimstone. Like I said, smokiness. It's got a little bit of that the sweetness from the crawfish, really coming through with the sweetness of the corn, the smokiness of this one. the spiciness of the crawfish. Would definitely say this is going to be the winner. The straight rye, it's just too much spice competing with spice. It just does something really weird to the wheated small batch Garrison Brothers. That's the flavor right there. Happy crawfish season, y'all. Get you some if you can, and we'll see you on the next one.